Hello, back to Rada. My name is Beast, and today we're back with Karigurashi Ren'ai. It is 9 this time, not fucking 11. So, we actually have time for something.
大丈夫。
Right, down to 10 again.
ちゃんと鍵は閉めたか？窓の鍵は？ガスの元栓は？
Drop the whole worried mom act.
そうよ。いつから一人暮らししてると思ってるの？今日は朝から夜までずーっとリトの生活に密着するからな。細かいとこまでチェックしてくぞ。今日も泊まるつもりなの？ってなんだよ。これからはタクマがいる限り私もセットでついてくると思え。うわぁ、お得感の全くないセット。
Rather than being a bundle, she's more of an add-on.
私はタクマのおまけだぞ。うん、卑屈感が出てちょうどいい感じになった。おまけじゃなくてセットにして、あなたの隣を歩かせて、たとえ抱き合わせでもいいから。
I mean, wouldn't clinging on to someone be that just being an add-on? Is that supposed to sound like a plus of some kind?
おい、タクマ、またリトが例の病気を発症しているぞ。まさか、また彼女の前で手をつなぐ気じゃないだろうな。
I've thought about it, but couldn't you just grab her hand yourself?
天才かよ。じゃあ早速。リトちゃん、手つなごう。
Damn rude.
ひどい。私の繊細なお手手を躊躇なく叩き落とした。あ、ごめん。思わずハエかなって思って。無理がある間違い方。こうなったら意地でもつないでやるぞ。はい。これでいいんでしょ？タクマより好き。
Hey.
じゃあタクマちょうだい。そしたらリト、私よりタクマのこと優先するからやだ。
You should prioritize me too.
それ私のセリフだかんな。
Rito and Hiyori are holding hands. It's such a heartwarming sight to start the morning with.
たっくん、早速リトに日和取られたの？
Rather than put it like that, I think it might be better to say that Hiyori's being the best, doing her best so that Rito doesn't take me away from her.
じゃあ、私がたっくんとこんなことしちゃったら一体どんな反応するのかしら。
After showing up out of nowhere with a devilish grin on her face, Kione clings onto my arm. I'm used to it from how many times she's done it already, but the feeling of her bountiful breasts still gets my heart going a bit.
彼氏持ちの幼なじみと腕組みアピール。どうや？チラ。リト、今日の宿題やったか？後で見せてくれ。チラ。自分でやんなさいってば、大した量でもないんだから。無視された。チラッと見た後無視された。どういうことなの、たっくん？
If I had to guess, they probably just don't see you as a threat.
こんなにおっぱいボインボインなのに？
Your bouncy boobs are all you've got, though, Kione.
まだ私のことおっぱいだけの女だと思ってるんだ。もうお姉ちゃんなんてやめてやる。
It kind of goes without saying with how you haven't really matured in the slightest. Feeling annoyed at having the same conversation we've had God knows how many times already, I quickly chased after Rito and Hiyori to escape.
災難だったな、タクマ。
Should have done some if you knew.
リトとイチャイチャするのに忙しかったんだ。
Rito stole Hiyori from me!
あんたたち、代わり番号に同じようなやりとりしてるよね。バランス取れてるだろ？
Since Hiyori seems to be in a good mood, I stopped myself from telling Rito to steal me.
誰も慰めに来なかった。クスン。ほら、彩香、私のブロッコリーやるよ。何ですか、このアフロ部分の欠けたブロッコリーは。彩香、アフロ部分が好きなんですけど。異端者がいるぞ。焼き討ちにしろ。日和のくせに好き嫌いは良くないですよ。ほら、ちゃんと食べてください。
Hiyori ends up getting a taste of her own medicine after having tried to force her broccoli on Takoyaki.
タクマ、日和と付き合ってるの？
Did you hear from Ayaka? Well, I guess it's sort of am. Do you want some broccoli?
ナナコは人からブロッコリーを恵んでもらうほど落ちぶれちゃいない。
You just don't like it, do you? So what the hell is this bread beggar even saying?
瀬戸だよ。そのブロッコリー一口もらえるか？
Sure, not like I could either.
ビタミンと食物繊維を一緒に取れる野菜の中で最もタンパク質が多いからな。筋トレにはもってこいなんだ。
Come on, the specifics of it don't really matter, but if you don't eat your veggies, you aren't gonna grow big and strong like your senpai there.
大きくなることに何か価値があるとでも？
This fucking smartass.
よく言ったぞ。ブロッコリーなんて食べなくても私たちは生きていけるんだ。中途半端に身長ある金髪は食べなくちゃダメ。
You're even less developed, you don't get to talk.
金髪関係あるか？それに今日の私はちゃんと食べたからな。タクマに褒めてもらおうと思って。
Very annoying here again today. Then I could force feed you though.
頑張ってごっくんしたんだぞ。ちょっとくらい褒めてもらったっていいじゃんか。頑張ってごっくん卑猥です。いや、お前の頭が卑猥なだけじゃね。ごっくん。ほら、なあちゃんまで真似しちゃったじゃないですか。よく食べることはいいことじゃないか。この歩くキュビズム顔パツキン。さすがにキュビなんちゃらみたいな顔はできないけど、うまく言い返せないからって適当に罵倒するのやめろよな。今日はパンないの？
I don't think I've ever seen bread stuffed into a bento box before.
なあちゃんには綾香がパンをあげますので、早くこのアダルティーな空間から抜け出しましょう。パンくれ
Aka runs off while pulling Nanako along by the hand.
ー。これでタクマと二人っきりだな。
まだ俺がいるぞ。
いなかったことにしてください。
俺がいるぞ。
なんで脱ぐんすか。
Yuri, even if we go to the ends of the earth, there's no place where we can be truly alone.
ブラジルまで行けばさすがにあるだろう。
俺も行くぞ。
先輩は来ないでくださいよ。
You're kind of in the way, so please just go somewhere else already.
瀬戸田がそういうのなら致し方ない。
Student council president leaves without making a fuss.
なんで誰も私の言うこと聞いてくれないの？
Isn't that just how it usually goes?
タクマは私のお願いなら何でも聞いてくれるよな。だって恋人だもんな。
What an annoying way to ask for reassurance.
何でもって言ってもエッチなことはお願いしないからな。期待するんじゃないぞ。
I won't.
しろよ。男の子ならちょっとはしろよ。
Said I said naughty things. What are you gonna ask me to do?
つなぎたいな。
Here you go.
あっさ
That's because you just finished eating, so they're probably still clean.
りやっぱり汚かったからつないでくれないの？
Well, you probably wouldn't hold my hand after I just touched my dick, would you?
普通にいけるけど。だってこれから散々握るわけじゃん。
You gonna hold it?
なんで驚いてんだ？ほら、あれさ、手こきとかそういうのさせるんだろ？
I wanted to see you get all flustered like that.
あ、こいつはめた
Still haven't fucked you, though.
な。もう下ネタいいから、もう早く私と手つないでよ。
Been mad out this whole time, though, haven't I?
そういや、そうだった。
While sitting next to me, Yuri quickly takes hold of my hand. You really okay with just this? How I am right now, you could be finger wrestling me without much difficulty.
指相撲なんてしたくないからな。このまま昼休み終わるまでこのまま。
Feel warmth spreading through my chest as I see Hiyori being so happy over just us sitting next to each other while holding hands.
まだリトより長く手つないでないからな。 ここで貯金作っとかないと。
Actual reason is surprisingly cute than I expected.
お前が思ってるよりも私は嫉妬深い女だからな。サバサバちゃんだと思って油断するなよ。
I'll be sure to keep that in mind moving forward. I'm not really convinced because of how purely she's smiling right now, but it does make me feel like I should do some more physical acts of affection with her from now on.
ブロッコリー投げつけてやろうかな。食べ物を粗末にしないの。代わりにこの石とかどうですか？当たったら超痛いですよ。
Wow, fucking savagery.
もし当たったら日和死んじゃう。石ってよりいいわね、それ。半パン。タクマ、帰ろう。私より先にタクマを誘うなってば。早いもん勝ちじゃないの？だってリト、タクマの隣の席じゃん。
In that case, doesn't it mean you just had to turn your head to invite me? Just like I agreed to in the morning, end up tagging along with Rito to the grocery store.
スーパーなんて久しぶりに来たわ。日和のとこは商店街で全部住むもんね。
Yuri looks so excited as she goes ahead of us to grab the cart.
ところで、今日もうちに泊まるつもり？当たり前だろ。タクマ一人にしたらリトとタクマの手がくっついちゃうかもしんないからな。日和ってさ、たまにすっごいメルヘンなこと言うよね。私がメンヘラスイーツだと？
Really stretching it with that one. She's thankfully very grounded and doesn't have the makings of a mentally ill girl, so at least in that sense I can breathe a sigh of relief.
ねえ、今日何食べたい？何でもいいぞ。
Alright, guess we're having broccoli then.
私の何でもいいは、私の好きなものなら何でもいいだぞ。覚えとけ。わがまま。
No, you ate broccoli, but what dishes do you even like?
もしかして彼氏のくせに私の好物ご存じない？がっかりすべきところでなんで煽り口調なの？私の好きなもの当ててみそう。
Miss. So it's Misa.
まさかの調味料？語尾はヒントじゃないよ。
Girl, you don't want to word it like that.
その語尾で許されるの女の子だけだからな。女の子でも許されないと思うんにゃん。リト。
Probably thought we'd let it slide if we spoke like that right now. You're wrong, though.
やらなきゃよかった。
Seeing as Rita is covering her face with her hands and, out of order, I get back to trying to guess what Hiyori's favorite food is. Salisbury steak.
ぶっぶー、そんな子供っぽいのじゃありません。間違えるたび舌打ちしないでくんない？怖い。
It's some with matcha.
さも正解当てたみたいな言い方するなよ。抹茶も好きだけど、もっと具体的な料理名で絞れよな。
Muri's own cooking.
もう好きってしか言えないやつ。なんて卑怯な。
Thank God you have such a pious daughter, Miyori.
正解はたこ焼きでした。あ、リトニャンが復活した。次その呼び方したらお腹蹴るから。やめて、お腹の子だけはどうか。
It almost sounds like Miyori with that reaction. So, works, doesn't it? Takoyaki party. Takoyaki party sounds good, doesn't it?
おっと、タクマのやつ、タコパにすっごい食いつきだ。
I want to see you suffer while eating a takoyaki secretly filled with wasabi during a game of takoyaki Russian roulette.
なんで私だけが食べる前提なの？ロシアン要素ないじゃんか。じゃあ、たこ焼きに決定ね。プレートはうちにあるから材料買ってこ。生きのいいタコ選びなら、私に任せておいてくれ。
Don't grab a squid by accident.
今日姉と一緒にすんなよ。
Does this girl really not know the difference between you two or something?
あ、忘れないうちにマヨネーズ買わないと。ソースはもちろんおたふくだよな。
I'll go get the condiments and spices and all that. You two go get the octopus.
一緒に来なくていいのか？タコの触手でヌルヌルハプニング起こったりするかもよ。
You've read too many ecchi comedy ant manga.
一緒にいたいんでしょ？いいよ。私が取ってくるから一緒にタコ選んでおいで。リトが優しい。これは何かの罠。もうそんなこと言ってるとあんたを調味料係にするからね。泣きそう。すぐ戻ってくるから。
Seemingly reading the room, Rito heads to the spice aisle. With all that said, I guess all we can do now is pick out the octopus, huh?
なるほど。ここで恩を売って後でタクマとイチャイチャする口実を作るつもりだな。
You gotta believe at least a little in the good of the people. You gotta lose all your friends if you don't.
ねえさ、タクマのほっぺたにチューしたやつだぞ。油断なんてしないぞ、私。
Is that how much you don't want me to be stolen by Rito?
取られたくない。リトだけじゃなくて誰にも。照れたな。うまい返しも思いつかないくらい照れたな。
You also beat Red right now, aren't you?
照れるタクマが見られたから真っ赤になるくらいいいもん。うわーい、真っ赤なタコさんが2匹もいる。
Huh? The sight of Rito smiling while holding two metal takoyaki skewers in reverse grip is horrifying.
いちゃこらしやがって。日和、紅生姜入れすぎじゃない？私はもっと見た目赤くなるくらい入れるのが好きなんだぞ。
Well, in takoyaki, it's more like a red ginger yaki at that point. It's because it's her favorite food, but she seems so used to going through the motions as she turns around the takoyaki balls with Rito.
タクマは鰹節かけすぎだろ。ちゃんと私たちの分も取っておけよ。やりすぎカップル。ピュアピュアカップルなのに卑猥な言い方するなよ。
Can you really call us pure though?
まだほっぺたレロレロしかしてないだろ。へえ、まだキスもしてないんだ。なんで勝ち誇った顔してるの？まさかタクマ、私の見てないところでリトと。
I didn't. I really didn't.
じゃあキスしたいのか？
Depending on the person.
し、あー、またリトがワンチャンあるって顔した。してません。しばらくロマンティックなキスができないように熱々のたこ焼きをお口に放り込んでやる。やめてってば。もう。
You two really do get along, huh? Kissing Yuri can't be pictured. All that comes to mind is her messing around and making a duck face. When she wants to kiss me.
いい具合に咀嚼したたこ焼きを口移ししようとしないで。
Well, you can't picture it after all. By the way, in case you were wondering, the takoyaki turned out really good.
リトの部屋、あさりタイム。はい拍手。まさかの無反応。もうやめてよとか、エッチな本なんてないんだからねとか、もっと可愛い反応ないのか？あ、ごめん、猫動画に夢中で聞いてなかった。いっそ猫になりたい。
We're all chilling after having at dinner. Miyuri keeps making stupid proposals probably because of how bored she is, but she keeps getting completely ignored.
なあ、リト、どっかに面白いもの隠してないのかよ。日和が面白がるようなものなんてないと思うけど。またまた。どうせエッチな下着の一つや二つぐらい隠し持ってんだろ。タクマも興味あるよな。
Do you really want me to answer that question?
欲しくない。
Then ask me then. Of course I want to know.
先にお風呂入ってこようかな。私も入るぞ。昨日一緒に入ったし、今日は一人でゆっくりさせてよ。私と一緒じゃゆっくりできないんだ。
All that, do you really think you can sit still when you take a bath with Rito?
無理だな。なら諦めて。あ、私がお風呂入ってる間に二人で変なことしないでよ。しないってば。
Oh, I keep yawning all of a sudden. What's going on? He darts to the bathroom, leaving Hiyori and I alone in the room. Soon it's just the two of us. I notice Hiyori acting strange. What is it, Hiyori? Have to take a piss or something?
違うってば。
Rito's in the bath, so you don't have to hold it in and go piss next to her.
違うって言ってるだろ。お前はどうしてもお風呂中のリトの隣で私にトイレさせたいのか？
If anything, I wish Rito do that while I'm in the bath. Shut the fuck up!
リトの代わりに私がするぞ。
Hey, Hiyori, am I just imagining things or are you kinda close right now?
そうかもな。
Why'd you shut the curtain behind you?
念のため。
Just in case, huh?
へへへ。たくま捕まえたぞ。
For all intents and purposes, this is a wholesome CG. For now. How long will it stay wholesome? That's a good fucking question. I just feel bad for you for shook you off.
気づいてたなら、たくまから私のこと捕まえてほしかった。
Weren't you the one that just kept on going until we reached this point, though?
だって自分これでも結構勇気出してますから。
One of this really needs a necessity. This really necessitates effort as to make or break her character. I told you this morning, didn't I? There's something you want to do, say it.
たくま、私にここまでさせといて、まだ余裕ありそうでムカつく。
Well, with just this, I'm still able to think about whether my breath stinks or not, or something.
私は考えてなかった。
We're Takoyaki, so it should be fine.
そうかな。たこ焼きセーフかな。
At the very least, it isn't so bad that I can't handle having her this close with her arms wrapped around my neck. I'm okay with this, though. He told us not to do anything weird.
あれは部屋漁ったりとかするなよってことじゃないのか？それにこれは恋人同士なら別に変なことじゃないし。
Yes, you're right. This is normal for a couple. Then, after looking into each other's eyes for a bit, Hiyori shuts hers. Our lips slightly meet. On that, more than from our lips touching, having her hold onto from the front, I feel like I can feel her more than ever before. That's it.
したのかキス。
God, I hate it when there's like an itch inside my ear. Anyways. We did. Saw it all.
なんでお前だけ目開けてるんだよ。キスするときは閉じるのがマナーだぞ。
I was just wondering what cute face you'd make while kissing.
かわいい顔してたか。
You look like someone who can't wink trying to wink.
そこは嘘でもかわいいって言っとけよ。
I did think that struggling to wink face was cute, though.
なあ、キスどうだった？
I think us being this close together is a lot more dangerous for my heart than us having kissed.
キスよりやばいか。
Stop with that weird ass nervous laughter. How was the kiss for you?
よくわかんなかったから、もう一回。
This time our lips meet ever so naturally. たくまとチューしちゃった。 Looking at Hiyori being so happy from up close, a feeling of unhappiness starts to rise from my
こう
core.
やってちゃんとキスすると恋人って感じするんだ。なあ、タク。
Oh no. Oh no. I'm just gonna be doing this real quick. I'm leaving that one up. Slither my tongue between Hiyori's lips, forcing it against hers. Feel the grip of her arms have on me get even stronger. Okay, fucking rich snake ritual. Suddenly remembering to breathe, we pull back as if coming out of a body of water. Sorry, I was too forceful there.
うん。めっちゃドキドキした。
She looks straight at me as I'm nervously looking all over the place, thinking that maybe she might not have liked what I did.
今の
when I did that.
ディープキスってやつだよな。大人のキス。すごい。
Wanna do it again?
もうタクマがしたいんだろ。自分だけ照れ隠ししやがって。でもいい。チューもっとしよう。
This time Hiyori hesitantly brings her tongue together with mine. Okay, snake ritual. Go. He parted with their oxygen-starved brains that lost all reason as they were devouring each other and looking into each other's eyes. Megan has such a lonely face right now.
それって褒めてるのか？
Yuri asked me out of breath with a droopy look on her face, her lips glistening with drool. Meant it as a compliment at least.
そっか。じゃあもっとご褒美もらわないとな。
Oh, Yuri in my arms as she awkwardly tries to suck on my lips, focusing slowly on enjoying the sweet time with her. I'm so entranced with the kiss that everything else slips from our minds. Feel the sweat coming from burning cheeks. Not knowing any longer if we're still breathing or even whether we're actually properly kissing. We just keep bringing our lips together.
ねえ、もっとチューしてくれよ。もっとしたい。
Doing just as she asks, I devour her lips with so much vigor that it's almost as if I'm trying to bring them into my mouth. Usually down. Just gonna ignore that. So just can't hold it back.
こんなになるんだ。私とチューするだけで。見なくてもはっきりわかる。
Got the point that it's painful. I think it might have been the first time in my life I've gotten as already. Okay.
なあ、これってさ、つまり私で興奮してるってことだよな。
I wonder if it's even possible to not get hard after doing this much. It's not just the kissing. We're also in a position where I'm right below Hiyori's skirt, so the fact that I'm probably get directly against her panties probably has something to do with it. Hey, you're okay.
Nice.
His words aren't fooling anyone, but I won't say anything because they're pretty hot.
なあ、タクマ。もっとしよう。
Alright, I also wanna... Suddenly the sound of a door opening makes me come back to my senses. Oh right! This is Rito's room! My kiss with Hiyori had been so intense that I had forgotten that, and I would have continued to forget if we had kept going. Hey Hiyori, step out of it. Rito's coming out of the bath!
そんなことより私はまだチューし足りないぞ。あれ、カーテン閉まってるけどどうかしたの？
Elbow! Promptly elbow Hiyori and managed to push her away. Be so over it had been just a few seconds late.
何？喧嘩でもしたの？
Ah, something like that.
DV 男。
Oh no! Please just pretend you didn't see anything.
ねえ、タクマ。それ。
What's up with what? Oh. Although I thankfully managed to send Hiyori flying, I completely forgot about my little gas stand and all. You see, this girl came to peek on me while I was trying to take care of my business in secret.
そっか。ごめん、男の子だもんね。ちゃんと分かってるよ。
Don't turn around while still clearly looking at me. That's enough. I'm going to the bathroom. I fucked up! I fucked up by not realizing things would get to that point just from kissing with Hiyori. And I guess it's still better than Rito finding out we were kissing passionately in her room. Of course, it's still embarrassing, but I feel like if she saw me sharing those wet kisses with Hiyori, she would have stripped me of my clothes and kicked me to the curb.
あれ、リト、私生きてるのか？生きてるよ。ほら、よだれ拭いて。よだれ？はあ！うわ！びっくりした。何よ、いきなり。ほわほわほわほわほわ。ごめん、生きてるけど衝撃で頭はやられちゃったみたいね。ご出所様。私、お風呂入ってくる。え？ちょっと、今はタクマが入って。
Hum, hum, hum. Huh? I feel like Hiyori came in here naked for a split second. Am I just imagining things? Oh well, doesn't matter. Everything really does get better by taking a bath after all. Ended up being able to relax more content in the tub.
リト、今タクマが風呂入ってるじゃんか。
Rito Taco's in the
先
bath
に
right
教
now,
え
isn't
て
he?
よ。
You should have told me, Hiyori says.
いや、だって
Well,
あん
no,
たが
you're
お
the
風呂
one
に
who
すっ
rushed
飛ん
over
でい
there
く
without
か
a
ら。
second thought. More
っていうか、
importantly, put
ま
your
ず服
clothes
着よ。
on, Rito says. I agree.
あんな風になるんだ。
Oh lord.
ねえ、日和。
Oh
今日
lord.
は向こうじゃなくていい
Allude
の？
even,
今
possibly.
日はリトの日なんだ。リトとイチャイチャする日なの。怪しい。ギョギョギ
What are you supposed to be, a fish? Hiyori's acting so suspicious that even I can tell something's up from this side of the curtain. Seeing as God knows what would happen if we slept in the same bed after doing what we did, I'm having her sleep on Rito's side of the apartment tonight. Hiyori, you're gonna bother Rito if you're too loud, you know.
ョ。お前は私のおかんか。
Your mom would probably be more annoying about it.
そうだった。なんという盲点。
Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if Hiyori isn't going insane from loneliness right about now. Based on what Hiyori told us, she seems to be holding up fine, but there's a chance she's just putting up a strong front for her daughter. Oh well, break starts tomorrow, so it'll probably be fine, since we'll be stopping by for our shifts. Second half of Golden Week starts tomorrow, so the break will last for a little while. Seems like we're all gonna meet up at Hiyori's place in the morning to figure out where to go from here. Kyona and Arka want the sleepovers to keep going, so it seems Hiyori's gonna be tagging along from like this from now on. It's pretty fun, so it's fine by me. It does seem like things might get shaky when it comes to Arka's place though.
なあ、リト。今度寂しくなったら、私の家に泊まってもいいぞ。寂しくなんてならないから泊まらない。嘘嘘。寂しくなくても泊まりに来て。気が向いたらね。っていうか、やっぱり狭いんだけど、昨日よくこれでタクマと寝られたね。起きたら私床の上だったけどな。
Just for the sake of clearing my name, I didn't push you off. You rolled off onto the floor on your own.
ちょっと男子、深夜のガールズトーク盗み聞きしないでくれる？
I don't think it really counts as eavesdropping given how close you are.
でもちょっと楽しかったから、また泊まりに来てね。もちろん私もセットでだよな。リト、セットだよな。おやすみ。寝かせるかーい。ズボン引っ張らないで。
What a riot. I actually thought Rito would be sent into a tailspin from Hiyori-Ren'ai going out, but it seems I really was underestimating her after all. Speaking of riot, obviously, I forget if I mentioned this already actually, but I happened upon a piece of Fallout fan art of like some characters OC and like the NCR Ranger armor, but it's the trench coat, then just a chest plate with an exposed midriff and like the jeans, and it's like it is a very nice outfit, and I'm surprised that there is not a mod for New Vegas that makes the NCR Ranger armor, the Riot Gear armor, the Desert Ranger armor, all those Ranger armors look like this. Because, like, the closest thing I saw was just straight up porn skins. At that point, it's too much. Like, the closest thing I fucking sound is just like it only works for a body mod that makes the body damn near look like a fucking blow up sex doll, and I'm not doing that. I just like the vibe of like desert cowgirl that this one has. Hold on. Fucking artist is Pennant. Oh, let me just fucking open image a new tab. And just be here. And browser. I am very much human, yes. I said I am very much human. I said I am human. Never mind, fuck you then. If you don't want to fucking accept this. Remove. Yes. Guess I have to do it another way. Wait. Open blue sky. Click on the picture here, open a new tab, and then use this link, because maybe this link is gonna fucking work out. Browser. There we go. Like, I just randomly stumbled upon this piece of fan art on fucking Geleburu. And it's just a case of like, I really vibe with this fucking design and wish there was a mod to like put this in actual New Vegas, but alas, I can't fucking find anything, and that's criminal. And again, there's a fucking chance that it wouldn't even fucking work properly with the mod pack that I have installed to make New Vegas acceptable, because I'm using Very Last Kisses New Vegas mod pack, and my game actually runs fine without crashing now. That's fine. That's nice.
Tadaima!
Following day, we get back to the Niizuma household, and Miru comes out to greet us with her usual smile along with...
会いたかったわたっくーん
Suddenly clings to me. Yeah, it feels like my neck's about to snap.
ちょ まずは娘の彼氏より娘本人に会いたがって。
本当に会いたかったわ。
ダーリン、再会ついでに事実を捏造すんなよ。タクマは私のものだ。返せ。嫌よ、2日もターくん独り占めしたんだから、今度はミオリの番。ミオリの番なの。
You're gonna break my neck. You're gonna break my neck with your arms. 2 minutes later. I sure thought my neck was gonna snap.
ごめんね、タッくん。ミオリ、嬉しさのあまり暴走しちゃった。まずは母ちゃんの暴走を止めるべきだった。正直すまなかったと思っている。
After having taken the brunt of her clinginess, I found myself on the verge of death. Still, she seems to be doing a lot better than I thought she would be. Knowing her, I suddenly thought she'd just break down crying on the spot.
でもよかった。今日からずっとタッくんはうちの子だもんね。ハロハロー。次のお泊まり順決めに来たわよ。
私の目を見て、きょうちゃん。次なんてあると思う？
おい、去年脅すなよ。
Holy shit.
たっくん、みおちゃんが怖い。
Kiona clings on to me with crocodile tears running down her face. Please don't drag me into this.
どさくさに紛れて私のタッくんに抱きつくなんて、この泥棒猫、タッくんを返して。
何度でも言うが、私のだぞ。ねえ、たっくん、まだお泊まりしたいよね。こんなヒス入ったアラフォーがいるところより、幼なじみのピチピチな女の子の部屋を渡り歩きたいよね。
Please not bait your friend's mom while using me as a shield.
おーい、今は私がメインヒロインだぞ。忘れてないか？
おっぱい大きくて若くて顔立ちいいだけのくせに。
すっげえ、見た目全廃してるぞ。
あなたもよ、日和。
ああ？やんのか、今日ね。指摘されてから切れないでよ。しかも私に。それでもミオリのタッくんはミオリの方が好きって言ってくれるもの。ね、私が好きだもんな。母ちゃんでも京姉でもなく、私のことが好きだもんな。
Aka, you only chance tired.
よーちよち。彩香が圧倒的妹力でお兄ちゃんのこと癒してあげますね。何この状況。
Having finally arrived after everyone else, Rito looks at the scene with a tired look in her face.
じゃあ次はあやちゃんで、その後は私のところね。
Look a little more excited.
誰のせいだと思ってるの？
As I comfort a bummed out Hiyori, the clock turns past noon. We get to working as customers come in, and before we know it, the next sleepover order is decided.
母ちゃん復活させないと注文の品が出てこないんだけど。
Should I do something about it?
3秒ハグなら特別に許可する。
3 seconds is more than enough for me to lose my virginity.
私の母ちゃんなんだと思ってるわけ？
A widower who knows the pleasures that lies in stealing her daughter's man.
娘としては違うって言いたいところだけど、ほぼ事実だからな。
正確には娘の男と再婚して娘に新しいパパを作ってあげようと必死なシングルマザーよ。
You may have a fucking problem.
それ具体的になっただけだよな。
重箱の隅をつくのがうまい姑息な娘に産んだつもりはありま
言っとくけど全部母ちゃんの影響だからな。いい加減仕事してくれ。
せん。ねえたっくん、最近うちの娘が反抗期なの。やっぱり新しいパパが受け入れられないみたい。ねえ、どうしよう。
Please just do your job.
やだー、構ってくれないとみよりお仕事なんてしないの。
Hey, Hiyori, can I punch your mom at least once?
代わりに私が殴るからどうか抑えてくれ。
殴るのね。ママのことグーで殴るのね。 人を傷つける痛みを身をもって教えられる母親にしてくれるのね。
私が代わりに厨房入るから、タクマどうにか回しといてくれ。
Got it.
雨に濡れた子犬のような目でこっち見ないでください。
Seemingly unamused, none of the customers pay the annoying owner any mind and just keep minding their own business.
で、あまりにも母ちゃんがダダこねるから今日はうちで一泊することになったわけだけど。
ひより、ママを言ってお嫁に行っちゃよ。いや、いいだ。
That sleep talk is way too serious. Seemingly tired after having made her mess, as soon as she was done work, immediately went right to sleep. Now she's revealing what are probably her true feelings through her sleep talking.
お嫁になんてそんなまだ早いよな。
You're imagining that future yourself and smiling about it, aren't you?
なんだよ、タクマは私と結婚したくないのか？
Wonder if we should get married.
しょぼぼぼぼ。
What's with that reaction? Did that really get you feeling down?
まあ正直なとこ、私もまだ結婚とかよくわかんないや。
Yeah. It's only been a few days since we started going out with each other, plus we're each other's first partner. And it's still too early to take that step Miyuri seems worried about.
でも母ちゃんが寂しがるのはなんとなくわかるんだよな。タクマがいなくなっちゃうようなもんだろ。
Oh, what I'm sure about is that she made a real racket, so let's try to ease her worries a bit.
そうだな。
Begin with, how about we make dinner tonight?
たこ焼きにすっか。
We had that yesterday, though. Yesterday, though.
ん？生きのいいタコが。
Let's stay away from octopus. Since the shopping arcade is right outside Hiyori's place, we hit up the shops right away. While it's not exactly the liveliest, it's also not absolutely dead.
なあ、タコマ。
First, you grab Hiyori's right hand, which she's been swinging in her mind since the moment we left the house.
私と手つなぎたかったのか。
Shut up. They don't answer that. It's more like she wanted to hold mine. Small price to pay in order to see her get happy over something as simple as this. There's a lot to choose from here, huh?
ちょっと寂れてるけど、近くに大型スーパーとかないからな。できそうな気配もないし。
When'd your mom open her place?
私が生まれるちょっと前だったかな。父ちゃんと一緒に始めたんだってさ。
Let's see. But I guess after you passed, she had no choice but to stay put here then. How about we get some fish and grill it?
いいぞ。私も和食な気分だ。
We're not gonna grill any octopus though.
タコって魚なのか？
Wonder about that. No, they aren't. Aren't they like fucking arthropods? Cephalopod. The fuck did I get arthropod? Fucking stupid. I'm tired, that's my excuse. I'm not a know-it-all protagonist, so I don't know the answer to that. You can find out for yourself right away nowadays if you were to look it up, though. You got some fresh-looking sorry along with an assortment of pickled veggies, and then head back home where we find Miyuri still asleep. I forgot to check beforehand, but you do have the grill set up, right?
私、お味噌汁作るわ。
Got it. With each of us naturally taking on our share of the work, we get to making dinner. I gotta get the rice cooking.
うち無洗米だから溶かなくていいぞ。
Where are the plates for the grilled fish?
これ使って。
Just gotta add the shredded daikon and pickles on the side.
母ちゃん、ご飯だぞ。
あれ、もう朝？お魚の匂いがする。
ほれ、今日焼き魚だから、母ちゃんも並べるの手伝って。
Where do you keep the bowls?
私やるから洗い物しといてくれ。
寝て起きたら娘とその彼氏が熟年夫婦感を出している。
こんぐらい普通だろ。なあたくま。
なんでこの二人がうまくいったのか分かった気がする。
Miyuri's smiling connivingly, but she's probably glad that her daughters made dinner for her. The three of us then sit around the table together.
いただきまーす。
いただきまーす。
Damned it again. Maybe it's because we've already had dinner together like this countless times, but this has all become a pretty familiar sight.
たっくん、お料理もできるなんて、みよりますます手放せなくなっちゃう。
あたしのだって言ってるだろ。うえー、働いた後の一杯は格別だな。
That's a pretty grand thing to say when you're just having some ramune after getting out of the bath. After having dinner, we both took quick baths, and now we're just enjoying some post-bath leisure time.
もう週5くらいで休みだったら世界は平和になるのにな。
Might as well just have the whole week off at that point.
ダメ人間になる。ってあんちゃんもうダメ人間やないかい。
You don't gotta get that worked up about it.
それもそうだな。
God, feeling of the night wind, a night breeze coming into the window feels amazing.
いやいやいやいや、こんなんでいいわけ？私たちこんなんでいいわけ？
You don't gotta get that worked up about it.
ツッコミロボットか。一旦人間に戻って。
What the hell? I was thinking we could spend the night of a day off just doing nothing.
休日の夜は無意に過ごしていいけどさ、私たちまだ付き合って数日ぞ。
That's so. I feel like a year's passed already.
私もついさっきまでそう思ってたけどやっぱり違う。
Did we do that thing yesterday though?
あれはなんというか、すごいぽかったけど。
Look at each other. We shrink the distance between each other. Having just come out of the bath, she smells even nicer than she did yesterday, making her even more alluring. Slowly reach my hand over her shoulders, and then Miyuri.
どうしたよ。
Your bear's looking at me.
顔。
Yeah, that's the bear, all right. There may be the ancestral Niizuma household pajamas, but they've sucked the magic right out of this for me. It'd be one thing if only Hiyori was wearing them, but thinking about how it must look for me to be wearing them too in this situation, I start to feel weird in all sorts of ways.
顔。お前のことを襲っちゃうぞ。
No. So, does that mean you're gonna take the lead here?
すっごい恥ずかしいから、むしろ私のことを襲って今すぐむちゃくちゃにして。
Well, before that, someone's looking right at us, though.
ちょっとは空気読んでよ、母ちゃん。
これでも見てるだけにとどめているのよ。本当は日和なんて押しのけてここぞとばかり経験の差を見せつけてやるところなのに。
なんて大人げない母親なんだ。
たっくん、処女なんてめんどくさいだけよ。
Is this Witter trying to break the dreams of us virgins?
ママだもん、わかるもの。きっと本気でいたがって無理無理無理って言いながら泣きわめくとこまで想像できるわ。
たとえ想像できても、それを娘の前で彼氏に語らないで。
だからたっくんも、たとえ相手が日和だとしても最初から「ムハハハハ」ってあえぐと思わないことね。
最初じゃなくてもそんなあえぎ方しないから。これ以上娘の価値を貶めないで。
To be honest, I had your figured as the type to joke around mid-sex. Sorry about that, Hiyori.
あとはお若い二人でごゆっくり。
After making a mess, Miyuri goes right back to the living room. You're burping now. Let's just quit it for the day, okay?
みんな胸のバカバカバカバカバカ
I look away from Hiyori, who's gone full tsundere to hide her embarrassment, and head back to the living room. I'm going to kill someone! 55-8. Why are you lazing around in the nude? Forget about what time it is and I'll be yelling at her.
たっくんのこと
Because
だから
with you being you, I
最
figured
後は
you'd
身
choose
寄
me
り
in
のこと
the
を選
end,
んで
Hiyori says. Only as a toilet.
トイレですっきりするのね
Because you get
身
to
寄りの裸体を思い浮かべ
get
てすっ
relief
き
from
り
a
する
toilet,
のね
right? You're gonna relieve yourself with a body, right? Mewdy says. Only as a toilet. I just can't with this person anymore.
我慢してたもん。ちゃんと我慢してた
Really was on purpose, apparently. Now he's just tempting me to end the party so I can use this as a thumbnail. No, fucking, I'm gonna do that. I know short parts as of late, but I'm also just tired as of late, so... Yeah. By the way, heads up, I have a shift on Tuesday and Thursday this week. So I do also have to fucking figure out what to do about the co-host recording, so that's gonna be fun. See you after the... See you next time. Bye.